The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down and more for Allen. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Frank Clark there on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Brings up 3rd down.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
30-yard line.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Mahomes pass caught by Watkins. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
The defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. 12 yards there and a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Here's Herbert. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going deep here for Allen. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammate's going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A gain of a yard. Brings up
6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Chiefs 6, Chargers 0.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down. But not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 74 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Harrison Butker.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know where you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
For Keenan Allen.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Throwing again. Herbert completes it to Henry. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Escaping the pressure. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They're going deep for Hill. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. Fortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because
hey, Glow, you done with your game?
Fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as
I did me a favor on T-Row, make him light-skinned, ref.
And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I enjoy watching Keenan Allen play. Such passion, such drive, such physicality. 104 receptions last year, 1,199 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's made 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances. In addition to 3 straight seasons, over 1,100 yards receiving. I don't know how you rate him, but defensive players, they rate him awfully high.
It's now second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Killing us, bro.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
Now, we're going to do like the trade situation since they changed it around. So what are we doing with that? Something ain't the same.
They'll run here with Eckler. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
At the 19-yard
Let's go.
line. 4 yards on the pitch.
Here's Herbert down on second down. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
My God.
Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this
we
first
doing
half
it.
as
I
the
mean, I
kicks
don't know.
away.
When I do mine, I'm gonna basically do like you can build with the teams. You feel me? And we gonna like realistic, like just like all rules apply like in real life type shit. Like, but they made the trading more. You feel me? It's more harder. Yeah, so they could.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Exactly.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Oh my God! How does he not blow through that? That is crazy.
Call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Intercepted. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Bashaud Breeland, the one that got him down.
Bashaud Breeland. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, good looking out, Relly. Appreciate it.
26-yard line.
You see how I changed his whole face? So it's not like it's him at all. Get the fuck out of here.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 and the 6. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The injuries is still stupid as fuck, bro.
On that one, 2nd and goal now.
Both players injured.
Inside the 5.
There's supposed to be less injuries. That's what I'm saying. There's supposed to be less injuries. That's going to be retarded.
For the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 3rd
Look, I just got another person injured. Like, he's standing up and he's injured. Now he just took a knee. This shit is crazy.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns
He got turf toe.
last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this
Oh,
sometimes you
shit.
get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Jokic, 8 of 8.
One play
Shoulder strain.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call, because a one-play drive for an interception. A lot of people think the very next time
how they haven't fixed the injuries.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Nasir Adderley.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The 31-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll have a first down past the 40. He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Torn label. Jeez. That nigga got, that nigga motherfucker Tyrell Williams got that shit, bro. It's over. Bro, Ricky been killing.
As they begin with a 1st and 10.
Killing.
He'll be out right at the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 65 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Michael Badgley lining up for the extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he knocks it through.
That will tie the game, 28 all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Eckler. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Open man, it's Allen. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down. Like everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
At the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score, Chargers 35, Chiefs 28. Mike Badgley to kick off for the...
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
The tackle by Derwin.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now here's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Quick pass out wide, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On the ground, it's Eckler, and not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, and it's 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball kick.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
The nigga running with Patrick Mahomes.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have
Patrick Mahomes then. All he's going to do is run the ball and be down for 13 points. Patrick Mahomes.
Down KC.
Trade him to me.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Right.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it. All the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here is Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Okafor on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Chargers 41, Chiefs 35.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st and
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Eckler is the ball carrier.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And 7.
Second down and 7. On the give, this is Eckler. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now got to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
On the keeper.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
Today's final score, Chargers.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are